the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Dennis Leach with our national anthem in this place. The Shark Tank is fired up as we get set for game number 3 here on WB11. I'm Dan McLaughlin, and welcome back to postseason play, playoff style with St. Louis Blues hockey. 2 players that the Blues were concerned about this morning at the skate have been quiet so far in this series. Owen Nolan, remember, a year ago, he dominated that best-of-7, put the Sharks on his shoulders, single-handedly won the series, only 9 shots, did not even register a hit in game number 2. That will change tonight. Teemu Selanne, he has scored over 70 goals in one season. He is a dominant offensive player, but Daryl Sutter has used him in different areas. They want him to be more defensive-minded. So far, he has been in the first 2 games of this series. Watch out for Nolan and Selanne tonight. For a look at tonight's starting goaltenders upstairs, my good buddy, Bernie Federko. Bernie?
Thanks, Dan. And there's Roman Turek, our Dodge starting goaltender. You see that save percentage over 95%. He has been absolutely spectacular. He's going to have to be good here tonight because I expect the Sharks to come hard. The other end, it's Evgeni Nabokov. An outstanding save percentage again at 94%. So this is a good battle between goaltenders.
And we're underway, and Ricci wins the draw. Rathje gets the puck ahead. And finally trying to shoot it in. The Sharks have the play broken up by Young. Long shot wide. Young with Drake, who moves to the corner and is dumped by Rathje and Turgeon. Gusarov and Pronger on defense. Pronger gets caught up a bit. And here's the young defenseman, Hannon. His pass knocked away from Thornton. Turgeon flips the puck ahead. And Young will shoot it in, and both teams are changing. We're in the first minute of game 3. Hannon flips the puck into the blue zone. Here's McInnes back. He's on defense with Salvador. Almost loses the puck. And it's Hesh with Tkachuk on his right. Dmitra trailing him. Jochen Hesh cutting to the net. The pass, the shot. The puck ends up in the goal, but there's no goal. The referee near the net rules no goal. That's Dennis Leroux, and the trailing referee in the neutral zone, Kerry Fraser, is going to call a penalty.
I believe they're going to look at this, Kenny. I don't know if he waved it off. LaRue is going to go upstairs here. He's asking for the phone, but Kerry Fraser, the referee coming up from behind the play, was calling a penalty. But you'll see Hesh with the power move along the outside from the left wing, cutting in. Now this puck ended up going off the skate of Tkachuk into the net. Now it was clearly in the net, but we'll have to see. It was, I think, kicked in here by the left skate or the right skate there of Tkachuk. We'll have to get a ruling on whether or not this is going to count. I would say that it was incidental contact. He was slamming on the brakes as he was pushing on that skate, but the whistle may have went. Kerry Fraser asked LaRue whether or not he blew it off or not, but he didn't even know himself, and that's why he's going upstairs.
Well, if the penalty is against San Jose, they would have to get possession of the puck, which you would probably say they didn't do there.
They didn't, but there are a lot of times the referees will blow it as soon as it hits the pads of the goaltender, and that's what it did. It came into the pad here, and here it is, a good look from upstairs. Now, again, that doesn't know. I can't tell there if that was even kicked in, but let's see if we can get a better look. There's Tkachuk going from this angle. Let's see where it hit.
The ruling is no goal. The safe call there, if you're an official, is to say no goal. Net came loose, puck was out of sight, no goal.
And I question that, because to me that looked like it should have counted, because as you said, Kenny, there's no way that they had control of the puck. The shot was made by Hesh. It came off the pad of Nabokov. It hit Tkachuk and went in. Now that puck was clearly across the line before that net came dislodged. So I would say that that should have been a goal, but instead the Blues at least are going to get a power play here as Ragnarsson goes off.
I agree with you. No penalty call yet. Net was yet to be dislodged, so why isn't it a goal? But it's no goal, and we've got a penalty. And the Sharks clear the puck the length of the ice. Now the Blues on the power play. Ragnarsson a hooking penalty at the 51-second mark, and McInnes shoots the puck in. The Blues are 1 for 10 on the power play in the first 2 games. Pronger at the near point, McInnes at the far point, and it is Sturm over to Nolan. Owen Nolan shorthanded, trying to work in, and he falls down, loses his helmet, tries to cover the puck, and does, and the faceoff will be out in the neutral zone. Let's turn now to our Toyota keys to this game.
No question there's going to be a storm here. The Blues are going to need to weather it. I think they've done a good job already getting that first power play called against the Sharks. I thought the Sharks would really come out hard. They need to score that first goal. It's so much better to play with that lead when you're on the road as opposed to trying to play catch up. And the Blues power play has got to be better. Only 1 for 10, and the only goal that they did score was a 2-man advantage in game 1.
So Ragnarsson in the penalty box. The Blues on the power play for another minute 20, and here's Pronger with a puck. Up front, Mellanby and Young on the wings, Turgeon center. This is McInnes. Ricci killing the penalty, along with Rathje and Hannon, who throws his weight into Turgeon well before the puck gets there. Sundstrom is the other forward with Ricci. Rathje's had a very good series so far, and Ricci gets the puck from him and clears it away. Here's McInnes, chased by Sundstrom. Now to Scott Young. Barrel Sutter changing his penalty killers. Pronger flips the puck in. Young gets hooked by Matteau, and the puck played around by Norton. Here's McInnes to Pronger. Back down, McInnes, the shot, and a stick save by Nabokov. Here is Turgeon. Out to McInnes. Now to Turgeon again. Mellanby's in front of the net with Rathje. The Blues on the power play to Young. A shot, he scored! Oh, baby! That one deflects upstairs. Scott Young lets it go. A power play goal, and the Blues take the lead 1-0 here in game number 3.
A lot of the keys working already right there. The first goal, a power play goal, a good quick hard shot by Young, and where's Mellanby? Right in front of the net where he's supposed to be. So this Blues power play changed up a little bit with Mellanby on this unit here with Young and with Turgeon, but good puck movement across here. You'll see Young just from the angle, both Pronger and Mellanby in front of the net, and this just went right up over top of the catching glove, right there over the shoulder of Nabokov. He did not see it at all. I think Mellanby was coming in, distracted Nabokov. A big power play goal for Scott Young.
Scott Young with his second goal of the playoffs. The puck tipped in by Damphousse. Pronger back to play it. Up the middle for Mayers. He'll shoot it in. On with Simpson and Eastwood. Nabokov leaves the puck at the defense. Norton gets it ahead. Damphousse feeds left wing Sturm. Then Marchment can't get around Kucherov. Simpson gets the puck out to Mayers. Then it deflects to Simpson. And it's offside. Eastwood in ahead of the puck over the San Jose blue line. Young gets the goal. At 2:31, a power play goal, and Turgeon gets the assist.
Well set up play there because Pronger went to the net. You see Scott Young now 31 goals in the playoffs, 104 games, and he's the Blues offensive catalyst all season long. 40 goals, a career high, 73 points, a career high, and he continues to impress in the playoffs. Had the game-winning goal in game 1. And now he gets the first goal tonight, so that's a huge goal here. Really has quieted this crowd down.
Oh, boy, you can't say that enough. Now Stillman, he'll shoot. Good pass saved by Nabokov. And the puck to center ice on the stick of Granato, who played in game 1, did not play in game 2. He was replaced in game 2 by Alexander Korolyuk, who's sitting this one out. The Blues have had the same lineup for all 3 games. Here's Granato. In the middle to Todd Harvey. On the line with Bill Lindsay. Whipping the puck in. Granato with a little room. Puts the puck towards the net and batted away by Corso, who is on with Stillman and Mellanby. Mellanby with a puck ahead for Stillman behind him. Stewart leaves the puck. Havanoff will shoot it in, and it'll trickle right to Nabokov. Both teams are changing. The Blues lead on an early power play goal from Scott Young. And McInnes back for the puck. Fires it up the boards. Kept in at the point by Scott Hannon, but only for a moment. Then Marlowe loses the puck, and Dmitra will shoot it in. He's on one wing. Tkachuk on the other. Tkachuk knocks Rathje down. Hesh centers the line. Nolan falls down. Dmitra centers. Gets the puck right back. Here's Dmitra. Over to Hesh. The shot. He scores! Oh, baby. They say the puck went in. The referee, Dennis LaRue, appeared to feel it went in. And the goal light came on. For a moment, the Blues thought they better keep playing, but that one counts. And Jochen Hesh makes it 2-0 here early in the first period.
This is the way to get to a young goaltender, but look at this quick shot by Jochen Hesh. This went right up top, right underneath the bar. You see, it just hit the water bottle and went straight down, but this is really from a sharp angle. As a goaltender, there's no way you can allow that kind of goal, Kenny, not from that angle, but he was back in the net. He went down on his knees, and that one right up underneath the bar. Clearly a goal there as the Blues take a 2-0 lead.
2 goals in the first 4 minutes and 16 seconds. Who would have thought?
That's a way to really change the tide here quickly. The Blues were the better of the team, Kenny. I felt for the first 2 games. They just couldn't score in game 2. Nabokov was great, but I think maybe they found something here, Kenny. Both those shots have been high. Nabokov does go down, and when you see them shoot underneath the bar 2 goals, and maybe they found the weakness of Nabokov.
Tkachuk with a big smile on his face as the Blues lead 2-0.
Well, you see Tkachuk going to the front of the net here. He goes into the corners, and he's always going to be involved. Here he pays the price, and there as he going to the front of the net, you see 2 players trying to tie him up, but you can see how that puck came clearly out of the goal, clearly a goal. So what a start for the Blues to have a 2-0 lead, and it's almost like this crowd is totally out of it right now.
San Jose uses a timeout. Now they're ready to go, and they hope their crowd gets back in it. Hannon ahead for Ricci. Then over here to Nicholas Sundstrom, who shoots the puck in. Now the Blues work out. Here's Young. He gets to the red line, blasts the puck in. 4:16. Hesh gets his first from Dmitra. By the way, they've added an assist to McInnes on the Young goal. Now here's Young losing the puck to Sundstrom. McInnes can't keep it in. And it's Owen Nolan firing the puck in. Salvador will play it and clear it out. This puck will go the length of the ice. Hannon to touch it, icing the call against the Blues. So Young and Hesh have scored. The Blues are up 2-0. Let's go to Dan McLaughlin.
We just talked about paying the price. Now Keith Tkachuk is in his 8th consecutive playoff appearance. He talked about paying the price. He did it on that first goal.
There's 16 teams going for the same goal as to win the Stanley Cup, and if you want to get to that level, you have to pay the price. You have to take hits. You have to give hits. You have to think of team first. You don't want to put yourself in a position where you're killing penalties all night. Sometimes you have to drive the net and take the abuse to open up other lanes for guys to come in and get the cookies. So whether you play 1 shift, 8 shifts, you have to pay the price no matter what, and think of the team and just do whatever it takes to get the job done.
Well, we've seen that already out of Keith Tkachuk, who is now playing in playoff game number 47. And now there's a penalty called. Kenny, take it away.
All right, thank you, Dan. So Marchman with a good chance. Turek sees the shot, able to make the save, and then Eastwood will take a penalty.
Eastwood, I don't know, it's pretty good. He just grabbed there with the right hand and spun Sturm around. That's why the penalty call, but you're right. And both these goaltenders, Kenny, want to be able to see the shot. And in fact, both goaltenders have mentioned to their defensemen, just get out of the way. Don't tie up and keep pushing and shoving in front of the net. You got a guy, try to move. If he doesn't want to move, at least get out of the way so I can see the puck. And if the goaltenders see the puck, usually they save him. And that's especially with Roman Turek being the big man. He wants to see the puck all the time, so get out of the way.
Sharks 0 for 6 on the power play in the playoffs. Just past the 5-minute mark. 5:08, the penalty to Eastwood. Young gets a goal at 2:31, a power play goal from Turgeon McGinnis. Then at 4:16, Hesh from Dmitra. Sharks trying to set up, lose the puck, and Hesh breaks out with Pronger. Well, the Blues should have a lot of confidence. Now they've got a lot of time to, 1, defend the lead, and 2, one would think, hopefully add to the lead. On the power play, Solani sends the puck in. Ricci in the corner, worked over by Pronger. Damphousse there also. Nolan at the near point. Norton at the far point. The shot, the save, rebound. Big save by Turek with Damphousse and Ricci both there.
Roman Turek once again very solid as the Sharks. A good play by Solani throwing this puck across ice. And then the quick shot there, you see Damphousse deflected it, got his own rebound. But Roman Turek in good position again. Here it is from the other angle. A nice save, Roman Turek, good position, just holding his ground and then making sure that he doesn't give up a rebound back out into the slot.
There are the career numbers in postseason play for Turek. He can take his record to 5-5 with a win here tonight. The Blues hoping to get a win that would give them the upper hand in this series, 2 wins to 1, with Game 4 here tomorrow night at the same time. They have a problem with one of the pieces of glass, so that is being repaired.
What's really interesting, Kenny, is I look at and see Owen Nolan back on the point again on the power play, which really surprises me, especially when you have Suter out again. You'd think that Stewart would be back there, but Norton and Nolan 0 hits in Game 2. He only has 1 hit in 2 games. That is so unlike Owen Nolan. He carried this team last year, and even goes back to that game where where Al McInnes was hurt to die. It was Nolan that was running all over the ice, hitting everybody inside, and that was a huge difference. And I don't know why they have Owen Nolan back on the point.
There you get the story of what's on tap, brought to you by Bud Light. Tickets are available for Thursday's Game 5. If there is a Game 7, it'll be 1 week from tonight, the 23rd in St. Louis. You see the Ticketmaster phone numbers. So get your tickets early, especially for Game 5. And you can't get them real early now because, again, that's Thursday night. We hope you'll be there. The Blues with a brilliant start here in Game 3. They lead 2-0. Stillman and Marlowe on the faceoff. The Blues are short-handed. Gusarov with Pronger on defense. Can't clear. Nolan keeps the puck in. Stillman teamed with Hesh up front, killing the penalty. Sundstrom goes to Jeff Norton. Now to Owen Nolan, a shot off the stick of Gusarov. Here is Patrick Marlowe, loses the puck, and Gusarov ahead to Corey Stillman. He'll let a long one go right into the midsection of Nabokov. 48 seconds remaining in the penalty to Eastwood. Here's Patrick Marlowe, the 21-year-old, firing the puck in. Drake has it get by him. Trying to set up. They go behind the net to Thornton. Now to Marlowe. Now to Norton, the ex-Blues defenseman. Back to Marlowe. In front, the shot by Nolan. A save, rebound. Thornton, and another big save. What a job by Turek. And now they get a little excited. Pronger is there. He's sort of a policeman. Sundstrom gives him a shove. Thornton in the middle of things, and of course Owen Nolan out there also. And if you're San Jose, you got to make something happen here.
They really need to get this crowd back involved. That's what they're trying to do, and that's why even everybody going to the front of the net here. But a huge save here by Roman Turek. First, the shot of Nolan coming in from the side, and then Thornton with the rebound. You see Turek again looking for the puck, able to corral it and then hold it underneath him. But that's good goaltending, because see how he stood with it, stayed with the play. Even though he was down, he was already looking for the puck. And here you see everybody coming in, everybody trying to get Chris Pronger off this game. Thornton coming in there. You see there's Sundstrom, but Chris Pronger is way too poised. He's not going to take anything from any of them, and he's going to know when to push back and when not to. He knows where the limit is, and that man Roman Turek has been absolutely outstanding on this power play.
The Blues played here twice in the regular season. They were here for the Sharks home opener last October and won 4-1. Then January 11th, the Blues lost here 6-3. Brad Stewart keeps the puck in. Here's Marco Sturm. Now to Teemu Selanne. Rink wide. Ragnarsson to Stewart to Selanne. 7 seconds left in the power play. Sturm out to Stewart. He loses the puck. And that's going to do it. Eastwood out of the penalty box. So San Jose 0 for 1 on the power play after the Blues score on their initial power play. McInnes flips the puck to Turgeon. Back to McInnes and back to Turgeon. Now over here to Pronger. He'll just get the puck out. It skips by Stewart. Turgeon after it with Brad Stewart in the corner for Tkachuk. He's taken down by Ragnarsson, and the puck cleared out. Here's Havanoff over to Hill. He'll wait and fire it in. Turgeon with Kachuk and Dmitra, and the Blues leading it 2-0. Coming up to the 8-minute mark of the first period. Marlowe's pass for Stefan Matteau. Can't find the puck, and Dmitra sends it in deep, and the Blues are in the midst of a change. Brad Stewart up to Owen Nolan. He'll shoot the puck in. Far side, Matteau up the left wing, and big hit on Nares by Rafchi. Then Stewart out there. Hannon finally shoots the puck in, and the big hit by Rafchi, and the play offside. So a great start for the Blues. They already lead it on goals by Young and Hesh, 2-0.
Blues lead 2-0 here. A power play goal by Young and a top shelf goal by Jochen Hesh.
The Blues looking to take a 2-1 lead in this best-of-7 series. Simpson and Granato right there, the lower part of your screen. Simpson on with Eastwood and Mayers. Havanoff takes the puck. He's on defense with Shaw and Hill. Against Harvey, Lindsay, and Granato. Marchman and Norton. Here's Jeff Norton. Up the boards, the puck to Havanoff. Around behind the net, far side for Eastwood. Lindsay runs him from behind. Harvey steps into Mayers and knocks him down. Todd Harvey with a puck. Can't get around Eastwood. Eastwood takes the puck, tries to get it to Simpson. It comes off the boards and out to center ice. Marchman over to Norton, the two defensemen. Hill takes down his man, Jeff Norton. Here's a chance for Bill Lindsay, centering. The puck tipped away, 2-on-1. Eastwood to Mayers, Marchman back. Now Havanoff moves up the shot, and the save by Nabokov. Both teams trying to change. Brian Marchman, the veteran defenseman, with a pass ahead to Bill Lindsay. He'll take a shot, and a good save by Roman Turek. Ricci runs into Salvador, and Salvador holds his own. Here's Rafchi up to Ricci. On the left wing to Scott Thornton. He'll flip the puck high in the air and into the corner. Salvador and Sundstrom. Turgeon gets the puck, flips it around far side, and here's Scott Young. Up for Drake. He's got Turgeon flying. Turgeon after the puck, pulls up in the corner. Rafchi gives him a bump with a cross check. And the puck on Sundstrom's stick. Now to Scott Hannon. Ahead at center ice, Thornton will shoot the puck in. Salvador back to play it. Avoids the hit from Sundstrom, and here's Dallas Drake. The Blues lead 2-0. The pass too far. Rafchi, his pass too far. Salvador just dumps the puck into the San Jose zone. Both teams are changing. 10 minutes gone in the first. Young, an early power play goal, and not long later, Hesh scores. 2-0 Blues. Gooseroff can't clear up the boards. Here's Vincent Damphousse. Into the slot. Ragnarsson well covered. Hesh clears off the boards for Kachuk. And play is stopped. And we're going to get a slashing penalty and a hooking penalty. Pronger will be involved. The Blues in the first period lead it 2-0.
For hockey, you'll see Chris Pronger with a little pitchfork here right there into the side there of Vinny Damphousse. He retaliated with a slash, so the two of them are off, and we'll play four-side for the next 2 minutes.
So the hooking penalty on Pronger, the slashing penalty on Damphousse at 10:57, and Kachuk tips the puck out. Rafchi leaves it for Solani. Havanoff takes care of him, doesn't give him any room. So 4-on-4. Rafchi fires the puck in. Havanoff, Gooseroff, Dmitra, and Kachuk. Here's Scott Hannon, a shot. That's turned away by Turek, trying to smother. He can't. Gooseroff takes down Ricci. Keith Kachuk with a puck. Off Gooseroff's skate. Now to Pavel Dmitra. Trying to get around Solani, and he does that. He fakes the shot. Loses the puck. Blues are changing. Salvador and McInnes now. Solani gives the puck to Ricci, to Solani, out of his reach. They move Solani to the point. Stewart keeps the puck in, gets run down by Kachuk. Ricci, a pass tipped away, not out by Kachuk. Hannon, a shot that goes wide of the net. Salvador, good job working over Solani. And here's Al McInnes. Smart pass up the middle for Kachuk, and the Blues and Sharks are changing. Brad Stewart works in. Looks to the net for Marlowe. Goes behind the net. Stewart looking for Marlowe in front. Taken down. Then McInnes looks up. Runs into Owen Nolan. Tried to duck. And Salvador smothers Nolan. The crowd doesn't like that. I don't know how the referees missed that. Now back the other way. Here's Turgeon. Blues up 2-0 to McInnes. Al McInnes in front. And the shot turned away at the side of the net. He had Turgeon right in front. Here's Marcus Wagnerson. He'll drop the puck for Owen Nolan. Over to Marlowe. A shot. Big save by Roman Turek on Patrick Marlowe. And things getting a little rougher and tougher now with 7:43 to go in the first period.
Well, this is a great shot here by Marlowe. Good save by Roman Turek, moving from his right to left. But Owen Nolan with really only his second hit. Just before that, that was a huge hit on Al McInnes. And I don't know how, as you said, Kenny, there. Here's the hit. McInnes was run over by Nolan. Now watch Salvador come in and just grab a hold of Nolan and slam him. No penalty call. Kenny, you're right. That was one that both referees missed there. So a big hit by Nolan. Maybe he is showing some signs of waking up, but he has not had a good playoff series at all. But there's what he can do. He has those big hits. And I'm sure that's what right now is the question. Vinny Damphousse talking to one of the referees out there asking, how did you both miss that one? And that clearly could have been a retaliation penalty there. But that's good that Salvador does come into the mix.
In Vancouver, the Canucks score first. They lead the Avalanche 1-0. Colorado leads the series 2-0. Marchman a shot. Stick save. And the Blues clear the puck out. It's sent back in offside. Delayed call. Simpson with a pass from Hill gets away. And here's Hill with a puck. He'll flip it in the air. Glove down by Nicholas Sundstrom. Both teams now are at full strength. 5 aside. The Blues have goals from Young and Hesh and lead it 2-0. 7:15 remaining in the first period. Here is Vincent Damphousse trying to wind up. Trying to get some room. And Reed Simpson forces him back. Now to Marchman. Right around Mayers. Marchman a shot deflects wide. Havanoff gets the puck. Kept in by Damphousse. Havanoff takes Sundstrom. Here's Damphousse on the feed from Thornton. The shot blocked by Hill. And the Blues Havanoff ahead to Eastwood. He's got Mayers moving in. And it's offside. The Blues are offside. Let's go to Dan McLaughlin.
Well, Ken, there's no doubt you and Bernie talked about it in the open. There was going to be big-time hitting, and in particular from San Jose, and their head coach Daryl Sutter preaches hard work and hard hitting. That's how they beat the Blues a year ago. But we talk about the glass. At the Savas Center, seamless glass, and Gary Suter said the hit by Scott Mellanby really wasn't that hard, but it was the glass that hit his head. And when the head hit the glass, that's when he was out, but the hit wasn't that bad. But you talk about here, the guys are just bouncing right off the glass, and Bernie, that seamless glass can make a big difference in this series.
It may, Danny. There's no question. It hurts a lot more to get hit with the seamless glass. It's much more solid here. At least the boards and glass give a little bit, but again, you still got to go in and take the hit no matter where you're playing, and the Blues have done a good job with that so far tonight.
Mellanby to Cortona. Mellanby and Bill Lindsay ends up with a puck. Up to Todd Harvey. His pass knocked away. Then Stillman keeps the puck in. Around Rafty. Stillman to the net. He waits. He shoots the save. And the Blues score on the rebound. Scott Mellanby. And it is 3-0 Blues here in the first period.
Sloppy defensive play by the Sharks, but great second effort by the Blues. Corey Stillman, as what a job he did along the boards. This puck should have been out 2 or 3 different times. It could have been out, but the Blues again are the aggressors, not only on the hitting, but their forecheck has been absolutely outstanding. But look at how Stillman, the move around Ratchie, goes all the way across here. What a move there. The shot, the rebound, up over top of Nabokov. So what a job by Corey Stillman. You see Mellanby here waiting, trying to go in. Now, I don't know if Stillman or Mellanby got that. Both those sticks came together, but what a big goal again for the Blues.
They can split the goal in half. It's just good to get. I believe it's Mellanby at 13:49. Now the shot deflects, and that puck is caught and held by Roman Turek. The time of the goal, 13:49. The Blues have scored 3 here in the first period.
Mellanby just backing up. He's going to come into your picture now. He pounces on the rebound. He got to it just before Stillman did. Up over top of the blocker of Nabokov. The Blues lead by 3.
And with the puck, Alexei Gusarov, his pass goes off Eastwood. Back the other way, Matteau from Stewart. He'll fire the puck in. Sorry. Here we go, and the puck along the boards, played back to Stewart, and his shot deflects wide. Now the Blues try to clear the puck out, and they do. Meyers will race after it, so Nabokov comes way out. And Meyers gets the puck, hits the back of the net. Here's Tkachuk coming out in the front. Keith Tkachuk shoots, hits the post. Oh, how close can you come to making it 4-0? Back the other way, San Jose, Patrick Marleau shoots the puck in. Blues go after it. Gusarov and Matteau. And Pronger gets away from Marleau and one hands the puck to Dmitra. Now to Gusarov, up for Tkachuk off his skate. And the Blues just own this game. Here's Dmitra trying to move in. Centers, hits the side of the net. The puck centered this time by Hesh. And the Blues were changing. Here's Salvador to Dmitra. Pavel Dmitra flips the puck in. And the play is offside. The Blues offside with 4:46 to go in the first period. This series between the Blues and Sharks continues tomorrow night with Game 4, again beginning at 9:30 right here on WB11. Be sure to watch this first round playoff action again tomorrow, immediately following WB11 News at 9 right here on WB11.
Keith Tkachuk coming out of the corner. Look at how strong he is as he fights off Ragnarsson, and this shot just goes off the inside of the right goalpost and back outside. But the Blues clearly all over the Sharks, beating them to the loose puck. They're the aggressor. They're doing completely controlling this first period.
The shots are 10-9 Blues. They have a 3-0 lead on goals by Young, Hesh, and Mellanby. Stillman getting the assist on Mellanby's goal at 13:49. Mellanby's first goal of the playoffs. Now the puck at center ice. Sharks able to shoot it in. Damphousse in the corner. For Sturm. Now to Solani. Solani, Damphousse, and Sturm up front. Rathje and Hannon on defense. Drake intercepts. Over to Young. Young gets out of his own end. And then Drake takes the puck and shoots it in. And both teams are changing. Boy, this crowd has really quieted down. We're down to 3:50 to go in the first period. Sundstrom a pass, deflects away. Here's Norton. Right wing to Sundstrom, moving in. Takes a shot in front. They score! Scott Thornton. And the Blues lead is 3-1. And that brings the crowd to life.
Assignment coming in from the left side. Scott Thornton, someone has to tie him up, and you'll see Sundstrom going this right across through the crease. No one picked up Thornton coming in on left wing, and he's able to slide it right underneath Roman Turek. You see 3 Blues players back. Sean Hill didn't turn. He was watching the play, and it was the right winger on that side that had to tie up Thornton, and Thornton was able to get free. He was able to chip in, got this lead to just 2.
Now Havanoff, checked by Ricci, the crowd back in it. Hill gets hit by Thornton. Eastwood trying to get the puck out, can't get his stick on it. Sundstrom sends it behind the net. Turek clears the puck up the glass, knocked down by Sundstrom. Eastwood sends the puck around near side. 16-19, the time of the goal. Thornton getting it. Sundstrom and Norton assisting. Here's Sasha Havanoff. Thornton intercepts. Havanoff knocks the puck down, loses it to Ricci. Here's Sundstrom. Puck comes up the boards. Marchman pinches in. Can't advance the puck, and the Blues break out. Now the puck shot in by Meyers. There's going to be a penalty. There's going to be a penalty here against the Blues. Now to center ice, Brad Stewart shovels the puck in. Pronger takes it, and the penalty will be called for high sticking. So San Jose getting a lift with that goal at 16-19 to cut the Blues lead to 3-1. And now the Sharks will get a power play. And Jamal Mayers goes off.
Jamal doesn't like the call. Joe Quenneville doesn't like the call, but it doesn't matter to Kerry Fraser. He still makes the call. So this is a huge, huge penalty now. The Blues have to kill us out. The momentum is all of a sudden switching after the Blues control this game, Kenny, for the first 15 minutes. Let's take a look at that Sharks goal here, but you'll see as Sundstrom's coming wide here, you'll see someone that missed Thornton coming in on the left wing here. As you see Thornton there, this man here maybe was supposed to tie up Thornton coming back. But Thornton was able to get free and come in across and able to chip that in underneath Roman Turek.
San Jose had 3 of their 10 first period shots on their first power play. They're 0 for 1. The Blues in the power play are 1 for 1. Young, a power play goal. Then Hesh made it 2-0. Mellanby made it 3-0. And Thornton has scored his second playoff goal to make it more interesting for San Jose. Damphousse doing a lot of complaining. Ready for the face-off with Hesh. Hesh and Eastwood, along with McInnes and Pronger, killing the penalty. And Pronger fires the puck the length of the ice. The shots are 10 aside. The crowd anticipating Shark success. Damphousse blasts the puck in. Solani has it go off his skate. Eastwood gets the puck, gives it to Pronger. And he'll flip it in. Stewart tried to give him a hip check, and Pronger tried to give him a little elbow. I know, but don't do that to me at center ice. Puck shot in by Ragnarsson. Turek comes way out, fires the puck down the ice, and Stewart has to go back.
Blues have done a great job being very aggressive on the penalty kill. The Sharks really are lost out there right now, and a big part of that reason is that Gary Suter is really the quarterback on the power play. He has not played since that hit in game 1 in St. Louis, so they're really trying to find a way to get this power play working with the Blues. When you really have a team like this on the rope, continue to be aggressive, don't get them a chance to set up.
And an offside call there against San Jose. Game 5 Thursday, 6:30 at Savvis Center. Great seats available in most price ranges. Get yours tomorrow at the Savvis Center box office or any Ticketmaster outlet, including the Blue Note Sports Shops. There are the phone numbers: the 314 number good in Missouri, the 618 number good in Illinois. You can also order online at stlouisblues.com. Save there by Nabokov. 1:35 remaining in the first period. A minute to go in the power play for the Sharks. The Blues lead 3-1 here in game 3. Sharks get the puck in. Ricci looking for it. Sends it into the corner. Scott Thornton to the point to Mike Ratchey. The shot, the save, and the puck cleared down the ice by Pronger. A little off balance that time was Roman Turek.
He tried to stand up and come out to cut down the angle. He's lucky that puck didn't get by him as it came off funny and bounced over on the rebound.
There's a minute to go in the first period here at Compact Center in San Jose. Ratchey with a puck. Playing it over to Mateau. 15 seconds left in the man advantage. Marlowe works in to Mateau to Marlowe. And the puck gets away. That was very close at the blue line. May have been offside. Now the puck behind the net. Drake there loses it. Mateau wraparound attempt and a second whack. And the puck knocked to the corner by McInnes. Mayers back on. The Blues are back at full strength. 25 seconds to go in the first period. Sharks work the puck in. Gutserov gets slammed by Nolan. He goes flying one way. His stick goes the other. And the puck at the Sharks defense. Norton to the red line to Nolan. Far side for Marchment. He'll fire the puck in. Al McInnes back to get it. And he'll just clear the puck out with 2 seconds to go. Shot back in, offside, but there's the horn, and that is the end of the first period. The Blues get goals from Young, Hesh, and Mellanby, and Thornton answers late for San Jose. Blues hockey is brought to you by Bud Light, the proud supporter of the NHL. For the great taste that won't fill you up and never let you down, make it a... On defense with Rafchi, Sundstrom, Thornton, and Ricci up front. Rafchi a shot. That deflects wide. Here's Ricci. Sundstrom now to Thornton. Good start here to the second period for San Jose. Sundstrom to Thornton. What a save by Roman Turek, and he has been brilliant so far here in game number 3.
If that puck goes to the net, this game is totally changed, and that is a huge save. But this has been the best line for the Sharks. Sundstrom, Ricci, and Thornton. This is supposed to be the checking line, but you see Thornton gets alone all in the slot. I don't know how he got so wide open. No one's covering in the slot, and that's a hard slapper and a huge save by Roman Turek as he came across and took that right in the center of his pads. But boy, that's a big save.
The Blues have the lead 3-1, but here in the West Coast, the night is young. You can't be sure that 3 is going to be enough to win it with all the time that remains. Eastwood loses the puck. Owen Nolan loses it. Eastwood a pass for Tkachuk too far. Now Tkachuk slowed up. Here's Hannon. His pass for Nolan. By him the length of the ice. Salvador back. And an icing call against San Jose.
We'll have to see here, Kenny, what kind of reaction the Sharks will have. That was a great first shift, but it's not that checking line that really has been the problem for the Sharks. It's been Nolan, it's been Solani. No offense at all from those two guys, and I'm sure that was part of the conversation with that man Daryl Sutter in that locker room. I think he wants his big guns to get going a little better, but it's hard to get going when you're getting checked well, and that's what the Blues have done very well.
On the Blues side, your thought is now with a big lead but a lot of time left, defense first and foremost.
But you want to do your defense in the offensive zone. If you can forecheck, keep the puck down on the other end, you don't get into that many problems. And that's what the Blues have done well through the first period, is they really did a great job forechecking in the San Jose zone. That's what they need to do again in this second period.
Good example right there, which created an opportunity and a shot. Mateau back to Ragnarsson. He and Stewart on defense. Then the puck cleared out. Here's McInnes. Over to his defense partner, Salvador. Up for Tkachuk, and he can't work in. Stopped by Mateau. Tkachuk on with Dmitra and Hesh. And the puck flipped up the ice. It gets by Stewart. Tkachuk 2-on-1 to Dmitra. Lots of time. He waits. He shoots. Oh, a glove save by Nabokov to rob of old Dmitra.
We talked about Pavel in our opening. He's got to get scoring. He has an assist tonight, and what an opportunity here. This puck bounced over Stewart. He just took the man, left the 2-on-1. Tkachuk's pass across. Now, Dmitra played this very well, tried to come back and stuff it in on the side, but he actually hit the goal post on the side. You see how he bobbles it. It's going to hit the side of the goal post right behind Nabokov. He wasn't able to stuff it, so a huge save there by Nabokov to keep this a 2-goal game.
Well, you get that idea if the Blues can get it back to 3 again. You don't want to say it's over, but you feel very confident.
I would agree.
You give up a goal, and it's 3-2, and it's a long night yet. Mayer's stopped by Nabokov. Here's Vincent Damphousse. He hits Simpson. Simpson will go after the puck. Nabokov beats him to it. Mayers steals, and Norton intercepts. Up to Solani with Damphousse. Sturm on the near wing. Solani's pass fails to get through. Here's Marco Sturm. Sturm trying to get away from Simpson. Now behind the net, Damphousse. Here's Solani. Hits the back of the net. They try to stuff it at the post. Turek trying to cover, and he does. And Pronger not very happy with Damphousse. Out in front, Sturm mixing it up with Eastwood. And this is, as you would expect in the Stanley Cup playoffs, very physical. And then on the ice goes Solani. And now we're going to get a penalty.
Damphousse clearly does not like Pronger. Pronger does not like Damphousse. And I believe there's only going to be one call here. First of all, Pronger and Damphousse seem to be going off, and it looks like that Reed Simpson is going to go off as well. Pronger and Damphousse have been going at it all game. In fact, this started back in St. Louis, but Damphousse tried to stuff it in there. Pronger took exception to it. You see the two of them coming together. The push by Pronger and then the cross check back from Damphousse. Now, I don't know what warrants penalties there, Kenny. That's pretty normal playoff hockey. But it's here right after the play there. You see the grab of the head there by Jamal Mears, taking the helmet off. And then Simpson, you see, grabs Solani and pulls him from behind. That's where the call goes, I believe, there against Simpson.
I'm not sure that I see where Pronger and Damphousse would get penalties. I understand where, when they were trying to settle things down, Simpson was overly aggressive, but that's the way they call it.
Well, here in this situation, Chris Pronger is up on the board here as the second penalty. The coach has the power to just choose one of the two guys. So if there is a goal scored here, the one guy comes out. So obviously you want Chris Pronger to come out here if a goal scored. So that's why up on the board, Chris Pronger's penalty is up. Reed Simpson is not. He's the other guy in the box.
1:59, the time of the penalties. Damphousse high sticking, Pronger roughing, and then Simpson a roughing penalty. And the deflection just wide. Thornton to Damphousse. Power play, San Jose. The Sharks in the first period were 0 for 2. They're looking to get back to within 1 goal here in game 3. Ricci in front, the puck there. Thornton run into. Turek able to hold the puck with that big pile up. Thornton right down on top of him.
With Chris Pronger now in the penalty box, you're going to see the Sharks trying to crash the net a little more here. Thornton comes out, just shoves it to the front. You see Ricci right there in the center of the crease. Things change a little bit. If Pronger is there, there's not as much room. Puck ended up going into the net, but the whistle had clearly gone. But here it is there, the throw to the front of the net and then crash it. Ricci and Thornton going. You see McInnes coming into the fray, but good hard work by the Blues defense. A great goaltending. Turek got that underneath his pads and then held his ground. Whistle goes. So this, again, power play will try to crash the net with Pronger now in the penalty box.
1:36 to go in the San Jose power play. We're very early in the second period. And the Blues lead 3-1. Trying to take a 2-1 lead in the series. Havanoff has broken his stick. That really hurts. Nolan to Norton. Back for Nolan. On the board, Sundstrom. They've got Ricci in front. Thornton's pass knocked down and covered by Havanoff. That's a superb play by the NHL rookie, Sasha Havanoff, playing without a stick.
You look at it two ways. Great play by the rookie Havanoff. Terrible play by Thornton. You know that Havanoff has got no stick, so you know he's going to slide. So what you have to do is you have to go behind the net. But you see here, you know that Havanoff is going to slide. You got to take the puck to the other side, but he doesn't. Instead, he tries to pass it through to Ricci. There's no way you can make that pass. You can't even saucer that up over top. But here's a better look. You see the stick laying there. You know that he's going to slide. All you have to do is come to this side of the net and then try to make the play. But huge play there by Havanoff. Not a good play by Thornton.
Some fellas, Bernie, aren't as smart as you, well, believe it or not.
Well, you know what? He is not a playmaker by any means. So he had a heck of a year, though, Thornton. He has 2 goals against the Blues in this series. So he's maybe been the best player for the Sharks.
McInnes finally gets the puck and clears it down the ice. We're coming up on the 3-minute mark in the second period. Jeff Norton advances the puck to Scott Thornton. He's checked. And McInnes blasts the puck right on goal, and Nabokov the save. 53 seconds until Pronger comes out. Here's Owen Nolan. He'll backhand the puck in. Ricci there in a hurry. Now to Thornton. To Sundstrom. To the point. Nolan. They've got Norton at the near point. This is Nicholas Sundstrom to Jeff Norton. Now to Owen Nolan. Over to Sundstrom, back to Nolan. The pass, the shot hits the side of the net. That's Thornton. Dragged down by Havanoff. Ricci trying to get away from McInnes. Back to Scott Thornton. 20 seconds to go in the power play for San Jose. Young can't get the puck out. McInnes on Thornton. Does a good job. Flips the puck off the glass. Kept in by Owen Nolan. Around behind the net. Thornton centers. Tipped right to Turek, who knocks it away. Nolan over to Norton. The penalty is over. McInnes in front. Now will get help from Pronger. The puck right in front and the save. And the Blues. Drake gets the puck ahead to Pronger. Both teams are changing. Pronger. And it's a whistle here. And we'll have a face-off at center ice. The Blues are charged. And Joel Quenneville is furious. They're charged with a change, a line change that was premature, a premature substitution.
I've seen this 3 times now in 3 playoff games. I never saw it the entire regular season. Now, I don't know if it's a new rule, Kenny.
Bernie, it's in the book, and it's in the handbook. The supervisor of this series is Wally Harris. I talked to Wally 2 or 3 times, and he said they informed the officials to call the premature substitution more strictly during the playoffs than the regular season.
Well, this is where it is. You can see just on the corner of your screen as here. Now you're going to see the corner. You see the guys are coming out of the box, and these guys aren't quite out. See, you got to get to the box before you're able to jump out, and everybody does it. And that's what amazes me is I never saw it during the regular season. Why are you doing it now?
I agree with you. The explanation I've been given by the league, Bernie, is this. As the puck comes to center ice, they don't want to have to, after a game, explain why Team A scored a goal on a change that was a little bit suspect. A premature substitution is halfway between a good change of players and a change where you're called for too many men. The catch made by Turek, and he holds on as Mateau and Pronger mix it up a bit. My argument would be it's either a good change or it's a bad change, and if it's a bad change, it's too many men on the ice. But they have an in-between, and they've decided to use it in the playoffs.
Kenny, I couldn't agree with you more. If it's a bad change, and we've seen a lot of bad changes where the guy goes in one side, another guy comes out of the other side of the box, that is cheating. That should be too many men on the ice. I totally agree with that. Well, why have this? Now all you're doing is giving the officials another way to really interpret the rules differently. I don't like that. I really don't.
Well, I have a lot of trouble with enforcing certain rules some of the time and not enforcing all the rules the same all the time. Here is Scott Hannon. The shot well wide. Pronger and Solani. Oh, and they're going to give Pronger a penalty. They're going to give Pronger a penalty there, ladies and gentlemen. That'll be referee Dennis LaRue. It's a delayed call. Nabokov goes to the bench. Corso touches the puck, and Pronger is going to get an elbowing penalty for that hit on Solani. I'm willing to look at it a couple more times, but I wasn't that impressed with the penalty when I saw it the first time.
I would agree. Now, I'd like to see if there was an elbow. Chris Pronger is about 6 inches taller than Solani. So let's take a look here, and you guys be the judge here. Here's the hit. There's really no elbow there. He pushed him with both hands, and he pushed the back of his head.
His elbow was at his side.
Yes, it is. The elbow's at the side. Solani ducked. What are you supposed to do if you don't duck there? I mean, there's no way that should have been called there, Kenny. I disagree with that at all. There's no elbow at all. He had both his hands up. Solani put his head down. What's he supposed to do in that situation? I don't like that call at all.
5:09, the time of the penalty. San Jose is 0 for 3 on the power play tonight. Their power play in the series is 0 for 9. That's just not a good call.
No, I don't like that call. That's not an elbow there at all.
So the Sharks getting a chance to get back in it. Oh, and Nolan shot. Turek the save, and the puck goes off the end boards. Hesh trying to clear camp. Here's Norton. He'll go across ice to Nolan, and the deflection by Ricci just wide. Ricci up front with Thornton and Sundstrom. And again, for the second straight San Jose power play, the Blues don't have Chris Pronger on the ice. So it's really a double whammy when he's off. That really puts a lot of pressure on Al McInnes, who's out there with Havanoff, Eastwood, and Hesh. Nolan in the corner for Sundstrom, and lets the puck go to Thornton. Good possession for the Sharks on their power play. 1:15 to go. Puck goes off the stick, of Turek, and alertly Hesh able to clear it down the ice. We're just past the 6-minute mark in a scoreless second period. The Blues lead here in game 3, 3-1. Drake to Scott Young. Norton back. Drake, a shot, he scored! Short-handed, oh baby! What a play! Young to Dallas Drake, and a short-handed goal gives the Blues a 4-1 lead.
Huge goal. This really can turn the tide. Now again, the crowd is totally dead, but what a great effort by Dallas Drake. And there's a clearing pass. And you see Scott Young, who just come out in the change. Puck is moved up to Young, who would come out of the box. Now look at Dallas Drake keep going to the net. And he just take this, fights by, and just gets this and redirects it just underneath the pads of Nabokov. A short-handed goal. And look at this here. What a play, as Marlowe didn't get to Dallas Drake in time, deflected just underneath the pads of Nabokov. The Blues regain that 3-goal lead.
Boy, is that wonderful. So Dallas Drake gets the goal. Now the Sharks still on the power play. They fire the puck in. Drake ties up Solani. Damphousse to the point. Ratchy shot blocked. What a play there by Drake. And the puck out at center ice. Mike Ratchy with 21 seconds to go in the man advantage. The teams are changing to Scott Hannon. He'll fire the puck in. In the corner, Salvador trying to clear. Ratchy keeps the puck in. Hesh and Eastwood. Salvador and Hill killing the penalty. The puck centered. Eastwood trying to get his man. Can't cover Marlowe well enough to keep him from making a pass. Hill intercepts, gives the puck to Eastwood. Pronger back on. Up the wing. It's Hesh. The drop pass to Hill. Not a Pronger. Whoa, what a big save by Nabokov. Pronger had time, and he really let a shot go. The goal, Drake from Young at 6:17. A short-handed goal, then a chance there for Dmitra, and the puck deflects up into the crowd. We're in the second period in San Jose. Game number 3. The Blues lead 4-1.
And what a play here. Scott Young across to Dallas Drake, even though he's being pulled down by Marlowe, still right along the ice underneath the pads of Nabokov. The Blues with their 3-goal lead again.
You're watching Blues Stanley Cup playoff action on KPLR TV St. Louis, WB11. Boy, there's still a lot of time to go in this one, but the Blues with a commanding 4-1 lead. Marchman's pass eludes Granato, who's on with Harvey and Lindsay. They're kind of a line that should try to stir things up, get the crowd back in it. Corso ahead to Mellanby. He'll shoot it in. Stillman on with this line also. Harvey gets around the check of Corso. Hill flips the puck back in. And here's Marchman. The Blues just need to keep going after it. Don't let up a bit. Just keep going hard. Puck knocked down by Havanoff. He'll clear it off the glass to Tkachuk. Now to Hesh. Jochen Hesh cutting behind the net. Marchman wrestles him down. Here's Dmitra trying to center, and he's unable to. Bill Lindsay, the veteran, to center ice. Dmitra, a good job coming back. Over to Harvey. He'll fire a shot caught by Turek. The Sharks make a change. Here is Chris Pronger with a puck. He gets it to Gusarov, ahead to Dmitra, and he'll tip it in. Coming up to the 9-minute mark of the second period. Good play by Dmitra on Ragnarsson. Now Tkachuk trying to get the puck, unable to. Played by Sundstrom to Ragnarsson to Ricci. The pass for Thornton, batted away. 9 minutes gone. In the second, the Blues with a 4-1 lead here in San Jose. Simpson trying to get the puck to Eastwood. Stewart intercepts. Good defensive play there by Gusarov. Boy, the Blues again great in the neutral zone. Just terrific. And the play offside, a delayed call. The Blues get the puck out, and Hannon dumps it into the far corner. Gusarov runs into the referee. Owen Nolan taken down, and Eastwood gets the puck. Leaves it there for Pronger as Thornton's in the way. Then Eastwood in a crowd up to Simpson, stopped by Ratchy. Eastwood has the puck stolen by Nolan. Pronger will take it. Ricci slams him to the board. Eastwood clears the puck out. Scott Hannon for San Jose. A pass broken up. Here is Simpson, a long shot, and that's caught and held by Evgeni Nabokov. And the Blues lead is 4-1 here in the second period. Let's check in with Dan McLaughlin.
Well, Ken, we talked about it in the first period. Keith Tkachuk talked about now in his 9th consecutive playoff attempt and trying to get the Stanley Cup, paying the price. One guy that has done it here tonight is Dallas Drake, his best friend on the team. Shorthanded just moments ago, a huge goal, changing the momentum of this game. That made it 4-1. Then right after that, about 10 to 15 seconds right after that, he goes down to the ice, blocks the shot. Dallas Drake has been all over the place. Some of the new faces that weren't here a year ago did not experience that tough 7-game series against San Jose. Don't have to worry about it. It's a new year for the Blues, guys.
Well, they're playing well. They played very well in games 1 and 2 at home, splitting, and have been extremely strong here tonight.
Look who's chipped in already. Stillman has set up a goal. Mellanby has scored, I believe, a couple of goals, and Dallas Drake. So those are all the guys that we just talked about.
Here is Drake moving in, and Turgeon is offside. 9:45 remaining in the second, and the Blues lead 4-1.
Teemu Selanne before the game, but you can see what has happened. Just updating it to this part in the game here. You see old Nolan with 11 now shots. He had 9 coming in tonight. He had 1 hit. Now he has 4, so he does have 3 hits. But you see Selanne 10 more shift. He still only has 1 shot.
Now Thornton grabs onto Pronger and spins him around, and there'll be a penalty against Thornton, a delayed call. Turgeon flips the puck in. Nabokov touches it, and Scott Thornton is going to go off. He grabbed onto the Blues' big captain and spun him around. And the Blues, with a 4-1 lead, will move on to the power play.
Here's a good look on the ice. So you see Pronger, and everybody's going after him the entire time. But here's the grab on Thornton, just spinning Pronger around. You see Carey Fraser's arm go up right away. So the Blues on the power play. Blues can almost salt this game away, Kenny, if they can score here and get a 4-goal lead.
Now you're starting to get down to the point where time starts to get a little more favorable. You've got 29 minutes and 25 seconds to go with a 3-goal lead. So Thornton goes off at 10:35 for holding. The Blues are 1 for 1 in the power play. They have goals from Young, Hesh, Mellanby, and Drake. Though the first goal, the power play goal by Young, may eventually be changed to Mellanby. The puck seemed to hit him as it headed into the San Jose net, and the Sharks clear the puck the length of the ice. So it's Pronger and McInnes as Nolan runs into Pronger. Stillman, who takes the pass with Dmitra and Tkachuk. Here is Tkachuk having trouble with the puck. Dmitra trying to reach it, can't. Tkachuk gets it. Boy, it's bouncing a lot. Then Tkachuk, hit by Nolan, loses his helmet. He tries to punch him back. Sturm with a breakout to Nolan. Nolan is much feistier tonight than in games 1 and 2 by far. But then you didn't hear much from Nolan and Selanne in those first 2 games. Hannon shot, and Turek the save. 1:08 to go in the Blues man advantage. Here is Pronger. McInnes gives the puck right back to Pronger. Over to Mellanby. The Blues in that puck control stance here. Pronger to Young. Young with Turgeon, Mellanby. Young can't get the shot. Sends the puck behind the net to Mellanby. Turgeon trying to get his stick loose. Nice play to Young, but the puck skips by him. Sundstrom in the middle to Ricci. 37 seconds to go in Thornton's penalty. This is Mike Ricci, the 29-year-old veteran. He'll shoot the puck on the Pronger's stick. San Jose is changing. The pass comes to Mellanby. Into the corner against Stewart. Fends him off. Then the pass gets away. Here's Hill. A feed for Turgeon broken up. And the puck slapped down the ice by Mateau. It hits the linesman. Mateau gets another chance. He's got Damphousse with him. A shot. He scores! Oh, that play all came when the puck hit the linesman at center ice. And And a pretty soft one there for Vincent Damphousse. A short-handed goal. And each team has a short-handed goal now.
This is really an unfortunate problem here. As you see Mateau trying to hit the linesman now. Mateau's able to go. Now this becomes a 2-on-2. You see Stewart is trailing. And now here the quick shot. Roman Turk should have had this one. They moved from the middle of the net to the side, and somehow this puck found its way underneath him. I don't think he really needed to move or leave his feet there and slide kidding. I think he could have probably just turned and stayed up and taken that with his stick, but the hard shot that went right underneath him. So a short-handed goal now for each team.
Now the penalty to Thornton is over, and the Sharks have new life. Back to within 2. Here's Marchman. The Blues have led by 3 goals on 2 occasions. 3-0 and 4-1. Here's Solani. Can't get a shot. And Drake takes the puck. Up to Hesh. On the wing. Here is Corso into the corner with Norton. And the puck cleared by Thornton. Up to Marlowe. And on to Marchman to Norton. The 2 defensemen leading the attack to Solani. To Marlowe, a shot, the save! And Solani can't get a shot on the rebound. Here's Norton to Solani. The crowd's alive again. And new life for San Jose. Jeff Norton feeds over to the side. Marlowe, or Sturm, rather, a shot knocked away. And here's Dallas Drake clearing the puck out and into the crowd. And a bit of a late hit there. And the Blues are not happy about it. But the crowd enjoys every minute of it. And they're trying to will their team back into this game. As the Blues lead it 4-2 with 6:31 remaining in the second period.
This is a great play by Al McInnes, because if he doesn't get that one there, Solani had enough room there. So this has been a good shift for the Sharks. A number of good scoring opportunities as they threw everything to the front of the net. Now, do we have a timeout here? The Blues call a timeout here. Everybody seems to be over to the bench area now, as the Sharks have really had a good shift there. Joe Quenneville trying to slow things down right now, trying to regroup. But that really, it was that shorthanded goal, Kenny, that really has re-energized this crowd and re-energized the Sharks themselves.
That shorthanded goal, Damphousse at 12:30 from Mateau. Damphousse with his first playoff goal.
That's the first playoff goal that Damphousse has scored against the Blues in his career. This is the 20th game that he's played against the Blues between the Toronto Maple Leafs, the time he spent there, and now the Sharks. And that's the first goal that he scored against the Blues. There's his numbers, 31 goals, 81 points.
A 4-2 Blues lead. 29 minutes look like a lot of time with a 3-goal lead. 26.5 minutes looks way too long when you're only up by 2. So it's funny how time has a different look as the score changes. Owen Nolan can't get around Salvador. Here's Marchman. The shots favor San Jose 23-18. But again, a 2-goal Blues lead. Here's Marchman. He's on with Jeff Norton. The pass too far for Damphousse. And Mike Eastwood will get the puck in as Simpson gets back up, and the Blues are changing. Norton up for Nolan. On for Damphousse, intercepted. Here's Hesh trying to get the puck to Tkachuk. Owen Nolan intercepts. To Damphousse, far wing, away from Marco Sturm. Then Marchman backhands the puck in, and Hill will scramble as the Sharks are changing. Hill's pass up to Dmitra. He'll shoot the puck in from his side of center, not far enough for icing. It's Rafji to Ricci, to Thornton, to Ricci. Over on the wing, in front for Thornton, and he never really gets good control of the puck. And the Sharks are coming closer all the time. Dmitra takes an elbow from Hannon. Sundstrom heads up the ice with Hannon and Ricci, and a shot blocked by Havanoff and off his stick and into the crowd, and the Sharks are rolling now with 5 minutes left in the second period, though they still trail by 2. Game 3, the series even at a win aside. The Blues up 4-2.
Backing in over the line here. You see the defenseman backing in. Ricci coming late. This was a good block in front, and the puck ended up going over the glass, but the Blues can't back up. They've got to keep standing up the defense at the blue line.
McGinnis just flips the puck out. Rafji with it. Able to clear the zone to Ricci with Thornton. Over to Sundstrom. The shot blocked nicely by Salvador. Ahead for Young with Drake and Turgeon. Drake loses the puck. Nicholas Sundstrom to Mike Ricci. He'll bounce one in. And Turek will clear it away. And the puck on the stick of Scott Young. He'll send it in. 4:20 to go in the second period. The Blues lead it 4-2. Hoping to take a 2-1 lead in this best-of-7 series. Hannon up the boards for Sundstrom. In the middle for Rafji. The Blues are changing. So are the Sharks. Thornton shoots the puck in. Gusarov avoids the hit from Marlowe. And here's Pronger to Mellanby. He'll give the puck up. We're going to get a penalty here, and it'll be against San Jose. And it'll be an elbowing call.
I don't know who's it on.
I don't either. Gary Fraser calling it.
Everybody is going towards the box, and we're still unsure it's going to go on Scott Thornton. That's the number that's up on the board, but I don't know where Scott Thornton, it must have been behind the play. So Gary Fraser is over at the bench, but here it is right in the middle here. There's the elbow. Thornton into Mellanby's side of his head there, so Thornton has already been sitting on the bench for about 15 seconds. They had to go find him. So good call there by referee Gary Fraser right in the neutral zone there at center ice. So the Blues now a big opportunity here to hopefully pad this lead again, but the last power play, the Blues gave up a shorthanded goal to Damphousse.
So the Blues 1 for 2. 2 of their 18 shots on the power play. They have been outshot 24-18. Pronger loses the puck to Rafji, who will backhand it down the ice. McGinnis and Pronger, Hesh, Tkachuk, and Dmitra. Here's Pronger. Over to Tkachuk. The shot, the save, and Pronger stopped on the rebound. Sturm gets the puck, and he'll clear it the length of the ice. 3.5 minutes left here in the second period. Thornton taking the elbowing penalty at 16:04. Dmitra over to Jochen Hesh. Hesh leaves the puck for Dmitra. He'll go to the point to Pronger. Back for Dmitra. Out to McGinnis. The shot. And that hits the leg of Rafji, and Nolan blasts the puck the length of the ice. Both teams are changing. Mateau whips the puck behind the net. Damphousse will chase after it. He bumps into Turgeon. Pronger gives the puck to McGinnis. Well, it'd be nice to see a goal here, wouldn't it? Turgeon to Young. A shot. Safe. They score! Pierre! Turgeon! And there you have it. A power play goal. And the Blues lead is up to 3 goals once again.
That was a weak goal by Nabokov. Now, I don't know why he didn't try to just handle this puck. He stood up, and I don't know if he lost the puck here, but this was really strange. This was just a wrist shot from the right point, or I should say the right board. And you just see it here. Now, Turgeon kept going to the net. Look at this shot. And Nabokov, how that got through. Turgeon just chipped it into the open side of the net, and the Blues regained the 3-goal lead, but Nabokov just tried to stand this one up. Now, I don't know if it just fooled him, but good work there by Pierre Turgeon. You make a pass, you go to the net. Damphousse let him go, and that's another huge power play goal for the Blues.
Daryl Sutter throwing an absolute fit behind the Sharks bench. Blues from the center ice faceoff get the puck in. So a 5-2 Blues lead. Turgeon gets his second goal of the playoffs. So each team has a soft goal now.
Yes. Yes. I don't know, really. That was such a strange goal by Nabokov. And again, it goes down to that lack of playoff experience, Kenny, that we talked about. Nabokov didn't show that in the 1-0 shutout. But again, tonight, 3 goals really kind of so-so as 2 beat him up over top of the shoulders. He's been down. Bad angle goal by Hesh, and then that goal there.
Good play defensively by Mellanby. Now to Stillman. Here's Corso to the net. To Stillman, and he fans. The goal at 17-12. Turgeon, power play goal from Young and McInnes. So the Blues have 2 power play goals and a shorthanded goal. And San Jose has a shorthanded goal. Stillman gets the puck in. Steered by Rathje to Owen Nolan. Nolan with a couple of good moves. Shovels the puck off to Sturm. Back to Nolan. Damphousse in front. Can't get the puck to him. And Corso fires the puck into the crowd with 1:28 to go in the second period. Well, before every playoff game at home, stop by a little early at Savvis Center for the playoff rallies. Join us on Clark and get ready to cheer your lungs out for the Blues. Right outside on the south side of Savvis Center. The playoff rallies are produced by Fox Sports Net, sponsored by 101.1 The River and Bud Light, the official beer of the NHL. We'll have the big rally prior to the game on Thursday night outside Savvis Center. And of course, that is a 6:30 start on Thursday night.
And hopefully that'll be to wrap up the series, Kenny, if the Blues can get a win tonight, win another one tomorrow night, and maybe they can finish this series out Thursday night at home.
Well, they're going to have to win tonight and win tomorrow night to have that be a possibility. They lead at 5-2 very late in the second period here at Compact Center in San Jose. This is McInnes up the middle for Dmitra. Then Harvey tries to get the puck and can't. Here's Hannon. He's stopped by McInnes. And it's Mike Rathje again to Todd Harvey. He'll shoot the puck in. Stopped by Turek. McInnes having trouble with Sturm. Here's Damphousse. And Pronger steals. Can't clear. Under a minute to go in the second period. Hannon feeds Damphousse. Sturm and Harvey are in front of the net. Good play by Hesh defensively. And Jokin clears the puck to the neutral zone. 45 seconds left in the second period. Harvey flips the puck ahead. And Hesh will try to work in. Has his stick held a bit. Then the puck goes off Dmitra's skate. And here's Stepan Matteau shooting the puck in. Patrick Marleau gets to it. The shot off Pronger goes to the far corner. Loose puck. Pronger whacks it ahead. Matteau hands it back to him. Pronger clears the puck off the glass. Up to Tkachuk to Dmitra. Dmitra having trouble, finally able to shoot it in with 15 seconds left in the second period. The Blues came into the period leading by a score of 3-1. They're up now 5-2. Matteau is shot wide. The rebound out to Tkachuk. 2 seconds left in the period. He gets run into, and that'll do it. That is the end of the second period. Pierre Turgeon, the most recent goal. Young has scored. Hesh has a goal. Mellanby has scored. So has Drake. And the Blues are very much in command, 5-2. Hey, hockey fans, enjoy tonight's game with a cold Bud Light, because it won't fill you up and never let you down. So make it a Bud Light, the proud supporter of the NHL.
To see, too, as I'm sure Nabokov will be back between the pipes tomorrow night.
A lot of goals, of course, 7 in the first 2 periods for a playoff game, but these 2 teams had some high-scoring games. The Sharks winning that game 6-3 here in January. And remember, the final regular season game late in February at Savvis Center, the Blues won it 7-2.
Goaltending has not been bad, though, by any means. There's been a couple of soft goals, but Turek has been especially good.
So right away we'll have another face-off. Miikka Kiprusoff, in his second year in North America, He was drafted by San Jose in the 5th round of the '95 draft. McInnes gives the puck to Salvador. Up front, Turgeon, Drake, and Young. The puck in, and Hannon gets it out. Then Turgeon's pass eludes Drake. Hannon to Ricci off his skate. Here's Al McInnes over to Salvador. They've changed some of the earlier goals, and Drake dumps the puck in. The first goal, Young, very early in the first period on a power play that we thought went in off Mellanby. They've now credited to Mellanby. Sharks get the puck in. McInnes fires it around for Young, who ties up Ricci. Then on the Mellanby goal that we thought Mellanby shot in, but Corey Stillman had the blade of his stick there also. They've now changed the goal to Stillman. Here is Sturm, and a shot blocked by Salvador. And the puck taken by Hesh, fired around to Dmitra, and he'll whack it out. Here's Jochen Hesh. Ahead to Tkachuk. The shot, oh, just wide. Dmitra, Hesh, and Tkachuk. And Jeff Norton takes over for San Jose. A minute 15 gone in the third to Marco Sturm. Over to Damphousse, and he'll slide the puck behind the net. Here's Gusarov to Dmitra. Can't clear. Norton a pass for Sturm. Now to Nolan, and a big save by Turek, and Dmitra on the rebound up to Jochen Hesh. With Tkachuk. The pass fails to get through, and Sturm clears the puck out. Here's Pronger up to Tkachuk, who will backhand the puck in as the teams are changing. 5-2. The Blues lead here in the third period of game number 3. The two teams play here tomorrow night. Again, a 9:30 start, Central Daylight Time. Solani is stopped. He's been stopped all 3 games. And Eastwood backhands the puck in. Here's Ragnarsson on defense with Stewart. Marleau, Mateau, and Solani up front. And here's Teemu Solani. Back for the puck goes Hill. He and Marleau watch it. It goes high in the air. Eastwood and Solani tie each other up. Havanoff trying to clear. Simpson can't get it out. Havanoff hits Stewart, and the puck kept in by Mateau. And Hill will chase it down in the corner. Sean Hill misses the check, and the puck cleared out by Mayer. 17:20 to go in the third period. Whoa, what a funny bounce right to the post, and Turek smothers the puck to stop play. Well, Blues Marquee Madness playoff contest is in full swing. It's your chance to be creative with your business marquee, your storefront, or maybe even the windows of your home to express your support of the Blues during these 2001 Stanley Cup playoffs. All entries submitted will be pictured on the Blues website, and winning displays will win 2 tickets to a Blues playoff game. If you bleed blue, go to stlouisblues.com right now or call 314-622-5403 tomorrow morning to participate. Blues with a 3-goal lead in the third period, trying to go up 2-1. Stillman backhands the puck in. They wave off icing. Here's Rathje. He falls down. Now the Blues trying to center, unable to get the puck off the boards. Mellanby, Stillman, and Corso. Scott Hannon. The pass up to Tony Granato, moving in and around Salvador. He shoots a save. Rebound, he scores. So the Sharks again are back to within 2.
That was a pretty impressive goal by Tony Granato. That was a heck of a move he made on Bryce Salvador, and then he got his own rebound. But this all started out with a great outlet pass all the way across ice in the defensive zone, and you see the move there right across in front of Granato. He got his own rebound. Turk made the save. No one picked him up as he fought through, but look at this pass there all the way across there from Hannon. The move there, and then he follows his own rebound, chips it in over the left arm of Roman Turek. Now all of a sudden we have a 2-goal game. Things get interesting here again, Kenny.
Well, the Blues led 3-0. It became 3-1. They led 4-1. It became 4-2. They led 5-2. Now it becomes 5-3. So the Sharks will not die. 3:13, the time of the goal. The Blues send the puck the length of the ice. Hannon touches it. It's an icing call.
And I'm thinking, Kenny, that if the Sharks do get another goal, especially the next 5 or 6 minutes, we're going to see Nabokov back in goal.
Could happen. Well, 3:13, Granato's first from Hannon.
But here's the cross ice pass, and look at the move right here at the blue line. You're going to see the nice little drag move through the stick. Now he takes the shot. Now no one picks him up. Right there, McInnes maybe should have just taken him, and then there would have been no worry about the rebound, but Granato's able to take the shot, step by McInnes, and then chip it in on the rebound. That's a huge goal for the Sharks. A nice move by Tony Granato.
From the draw, Jeff Norton a pass. Simpson can't clear, and he does with a second effort. The puck will go the length of the ice. Marchment to touch it. Icing is the call against the Blues. It's a crossover event you won't want to miss when Angel comforts Buffy, who is still grieving over her mother's death. It's an all-new Buffy the Vampire Slayer tomorrow night at 7 on WB 11.
Right now, we need a Buffy the Vampire Slayer right now to slay the Sharks right now, as they're all of a sudden back in this game. The crowd's back in it too.
Every time the Blues go up by 3, the time looks comfortable. Then when the lead is cut to 2, there's all of a sudden too much time remaining.
I still am very much confident in the Blues. They're a very good team when they have a lead after 2 periods. That's the good news.
How about a 3-goal lead? Those are hard to lose.
Yes, they are.
16:09 to go in the 3rd period. 5-3 Blues. Game 4 tomorrow night. Marchment a shot. Good bad save by Turek. Scott Thornton centers. Eastwood takes the puck. Pronger loses his stick. Eastwood left wing to Simpson. Trying to shoot the puck in. He can't. Blues are caught changing. Here is Sundstrom, a shot off Hill. Ricci gets the puck. Back to the point. Tipped out by Mayers. Mayers over skates. Here's Marchment. He'll shoot the puck in, and backcourt is Havanoff. Havanoff and Hill are on defense. Here's Sean Hill. Off the boards for Hesh. Ahead for Tkachuk with Dmitra. And the pass for Dmitra too far. Sturm hits the linesman, and Dmitra backhands the puck in, and I mean, he gets drilled. He's hurt. He's hurt. He's not sure where he is, and his leg is hurt. He's really hurt. Now Nolan slams Hill. Could have been called boarding. Sturm a shot. Turek the save, and Hill slams Nolan down, which is a good thing to do because they're not going to call him because they didn't call Nolan, and Dmitra is really hurt. And the Sharks are not going to die easily. They're fired up, and so is their crowd.
One thing you have to be very careful is you can't have your head on the ice. You see here, Dmitra, his head down, especially when Owen Nolan is there. He was dumping the puck back. Nolan just kept coming. Here's the second hit, this one on Sean Hill. So the Sharks continue to go hard, and boy, Dmitra didn't know where he was at all, Kenny. When he got up, you could just see he was just like a newborn colt. He couldn't even get his legs underneath him. But we do have coincidental roughing minors after the play there, but are going against both Nolan and Hill. So, wow. That was a huge save by Roman Turek, too, right at the end of that shift, because all of a sudden it's going to be 5-4.
That was a very large save. So Hill and Nolan go off, and Dmitra appears to be all right. I was concerned, Bernie, about his leg there for a time.
I think that his leg was, he just couldn't find the feeling in his legs because he got hit so hard. And that's the scary part. When you make that play and you turn, you dump it in, and you're looking where the puck is, and then you look up, and all of a sudden there's a guy there. You can't get out of the way.
Here is Pronger. He and Gusarov with Eastwood and Young against Ricci and Solani, Hannon and Rathje. Gusarov Now Eastwood is replaced by Turgeon. Young gets the puck over to Crowder, and he's going to circle. Back to Young, over to Crowder. 5-3 Blues. 4-on-4. Ricci bumped by Gusarov. Crowder slaps the puck away. Gives it to Turgeon. Ahead to Crowder. Now to Young. The pass for Gusarov, intercepted by Solani. He gets the puck to Hannon. The shot, and a good pad save by Turek. The Blues cleared out of the way. Let him get a good look at it. Now Stewart takes the puck. Up the wing comes Solani as the teams change to Hannon, and his backhander flutters away. Blues can't clear initially. Now it's Pierre Turgeon, and he'll flip the puck in. 45 seconds to go in this 4-on-4 situation. The Blues up by 2. 13:45 to go in regulation. Brad Stewart bumped by Salvador. And Hesh can't get the puck. Here's Damphousse. Stewart and Salvador really mixing it up. McInnes gets the puck. Gets hit by Stern, but McInnes did what you've got to do. He gets everything up, gets his arms up and his stick up. Now Damphousse spun around by Hesh and vice versa, and the Blues are going to get a penalty. It'll be against Jochen Hesh. That's going to be painful. Now the puck touched by Stillman, and Hesh is going to go off for elbowing. 13:11 remaining in the third period.
You'll see the elbow here by Jochen Hesh into the face of Damphousse. So Hesh is going to go off. We'll play right now 4-on-3 for 5 seconds, and then Nolan and Hill will come out. It'll be a 5-on-4 power play. Joe Quenneville, a little look of concern. A 2-goal lead is always hard to hold, especially in playoff hockey.
The Blues with goals from Mellanby, Hesh, Stillman, Drake, and Turgeon. Thornton, Damphousse, and Granato have scored for San Jose. Now Hill and Nolan are on. A power play for the Sharks. The Sharks on the power play tonight 0 for 4. Into the corner, Solani. Pronger bumps him. Puck comes loose. Stillman knocked down by Damphousse. Solani a shot, the save, and the rebound to Eastwood, and he'll clear the puck away.
I believe that's just the second shot for Solani in the entire series.
I believe so. He could come alive here. Watch out. Nolan fires the puck in. Turek will fall on it. And there's a minute 21 to go in the Sharks man advantage.
Again, we're right in the trenches here. The Sharks throwing everybody into the mix now, especially on this power play. But here's the chance by Solani. Now you can just see here, you could have had an interference call there on Damphousse, knocking down Stillman, but no call. And then Solani out of the corner with a big shot there. Another good save by Roman Turek, and then the puck cleared by the Blues defense into the corner.
The Blues have not had a shot on goal in this period. And of course, it's Miikka Kiprusoff in goal at the other end for San Jose. The Sharks in this period out shooting the Blues 7-0. And they've scored a goal to make it interesting. Now San Jose on the power play. Solani to Owen Nolan. The pass. Damphousse on the deflection. And Turek very alert to that.
Very nice play by the Sharks. Excellent goaltending by Roman Turek. Anticipation. The saucer pass across from Solani to Nolan. Nolan with his head up the whole time, making that pass down. But here's the saucer pass. Solani across ice. Now you see the pass there, the shot pass by Nolan to Damphousse. And this is our Commerce Bank big save here. The save off of the redirection of Damphousse by Roman Turek.
12:20 to go in the third period. Eastwood sends the puck to McInnes in the corner. Ricci holding on to him a bit. McInnes an excellent job to get the puck out. McInnes and Pronger killing the penalty along with Drake and Young. 54 seconds until Hesh comes out. This is Solani. He starts to fall down before Pronger gets to him. At the point, it's Nolan's. His shot hits Pronger. This is Ricci to Solani to Nolan. Behind the net for Damphousse to Ricci. Pronger trying to stop them along with McInnes. Here's Solani. Norton is out at the left point, in case you were wondering. The shot right out in front. Diving out Turek to make the save and gain a whistle with 22 seconds left in Jochen Hesh's penalty.
Roman Turek has again been outstanding. 34 shots on goal right now for the Sharks. And here's the shot by Nolan through traffic. You see both Damphousse and Ricci in front. But good job by Pronger to make sure that that shot didn't come through. Here's another look at it. You see as this rebound comes down, Pronger comes into the mix, takes out Ricci, and that puck just slides through as McInnes already had Damphousse tied up. So good work by the Blues defense and excellent saves by Roman Turek.
Nine shots in this period alone for San Jose. Again, the Blues have not had a shot on goal on the new goaltender. Miikka Kiprusoff taking over for Evgeni Nabokov after the second period.
It's interesting, Kenny, that we still have 11:34 to play in this third period. This has been a long third period already, as the Blues have really been back on their heels after that goal by Granato to cut this lead to just 2. So again, this would be a huge kill if the Blues get through this next 22 seconds.
The Blues took a 2-0 lead in the first 4 minutes 16 seconds of this game, and from then on you knew the clock wasn't going to go quickly enough. That shot deflects behind the net. Back to the point again to Norton, over to Owen Nolan. Norton, you get the idea he may never shoot. He gets the puck back from Sundstrom. He is going to shoot, and it goes high and wide. Here's Nolan, the penalty over. Hesh is on the ice. In the corner, Salvador. Behind the net, Sundstrom. Now Marlowe to Sundstrom. Thornton's in front of the net. Nolan with a shot blocked by Pronger, and Hesh on the attack. He'll shoot the puck in. The Blues are changing. The Sharks will do the same. 10:50 to go in regulation. The Blues by 2. Patrick Marlowe to the net. Granato, and he goes sliding into Turek. And we're going to get a stoppage in play, and we go to Dan McLaughlin.
Well, Ken, remember, last year when we were here in San Jose, the Blues were out-muscled. So what did Larry Blow do? He brings in 12 new faces to the roster for this game and this series here tonight. Those new faces have paid dividends so far. How about Keith Tkachuk, creating all kinds of room in front? Jochen Hesh, the goal, because he's wide open. Then Tkachuk almost scored one of his own. He would take it from behind the net. He would come in front. He hits the post, so he had a good chance there. He had also very good chances in game 1 and 2. Then you talk about Stillman and Mellanby. Those two have chipped in big tonight. Mellanby will probably be credited with another goal he already has, and then Stillman gets credited with a goal as well. So the new faces so far, Bernie, paying big dividends, and in particular in this game.
No question. And it's playoff hockey. You need size, strength, grit, and those guys have all provided that.
Hannon. Great save. Turek with a pad. And things still physical. Not getting physical. They've remained physical, and we're going to get a penalty here.
This is going to go against the Sharks. It looks like it's going to go against Todd Harvey. At least that's the only call that it appears to be going right now. But boy, Roman Turek has been outstanding. And I don't know what this call is for. Harvey went late to the net after the whistle, so I'm assuming that it may be a roughing call or something. Elbowing call. So it must have been in the mix, but what a save by Roman Turek. Shot through traffic. Yes, it is an elbowing call here. So But you just see here the shot from the point through traveling, the big kick save there with the left pad. And now everybody comes into the middle of the fray. We'll see there's Harvey with the attempted elbow that missed. That was called. So we've seen some strange calls tonight, Kenny. We've seen that some that shouldn't have been called and weren't, and we've seen some that maybe shouldn't have been that were called.
So the Blues 2 for 3 on the power play in this game, which now makes them 3 for 13 in the series. Here's McInnes. He and Pronger on the points. Up front, Turgeon, Mellanby, and Young, who flips the puck in. Cannon gets to the puck ahead of Mellanby. Young spun around by Rafji, and the puck cleared out. Under 10 minutes to go in the third period. 5-3 Blues. The series tied at a victory apiece. Pronger shoots the puck in, and the Blues are offside. Let's turn to our Dobbs trivia question sometime in the third period. Maybe sometime later.
Later is good.
And right now is later. Our Dobbs trivia question. What is the Blues record for most goals in a playoff game?
I think it's 8 maybe against Winnipeg Jets.
There you go.
Boy, I must have read that somewhere. I think I played in that game.
How many did you score in that game?
I don't know. We had a lot of goals. I mean, Joey Mullen was on a line with Brian Sutter and I, and we scored quite a few goals in that series. They weren't that good.
Here's Pavel Dmitra driving the puck in. Stewart back to Chuck all over him. That forces Stillman to steal the puck, but Stewart gets it back. Remember, the Sharks are shorthanded. Owen Nolan can't get around Pronger. 5-3 Blues. 45 seconds to go, and the Blues man advantage. They want to control the puck and continue to control the game. Pronger blasts the puck in. Stillman, Dmitra, and Tkachuk up front. Dmitra, good to see him back there. To Pronger, the shot, and it goes wide. The Blues have still not had a shot on rookie Miikka Kiprusoff here in the third period. Ricci drops the puck to Hannon. A shot, and save, and Ricci wide on the rebound. Harvey will be back in 10 seconds. Sean Hill trying to get the puck out. Turgeon, Hill can't do it. This is Ricci. He'll shoot, and the glove saved by Turek. And Turek has really stood tall here in game number 3.
Nice play by the Sharks, keeping the puck in. Ricci just spun, and a little quick shot there. Even though it was flying, he was falling down. Puck ended up going right up into the big mitt there of Roman Turek. And you're right, Kenny, he has been absolutely outstanding. Blues still stuck on 21 shots. I don't believe they had another shot at all on the power play there. And the Sharks 36 shots on goal. So if anybody was doubting Roman Turek, don't doubt him now.
11-0 are the shots here in the third. The Blues came into the period leading 5-2. Tony Granato has scored at 3:13 to give Owen Nolan and his club at least some hope. Blues won the first game 3-1 at home. Last Thursday, then the Sharks won 1-0 Saturday afternoon. This is game 3, game 4 here tomorrow. Blues able to clear the puck out. The penalty to Todd Harvey coming to an end just as Turek made that last save. Puck goes the length of the ice. Back to touch it, Bryce Salvador, and an icing call against San Jose. 5-3 Blues. The key number, the time remaining, 8:13. Mellanby, Hesh, Stillman, Drake, and Turgeon scored for the Sharks. Thornton, Damphousse, and Nolan.
It should be Granato.
Should be Granato. Plus the Blues don't have 3 power play goals. They only have 2.
True, and one's a shorthanded goal. The Dallas Drake goal was a shorthanded goal.
That's true.
Special team.
But anyway, that's sort of a goal scoring recap.
Yeah. It's late, St. Louis.
It's late. Yeah, it's late. The folks that are still up watching are the folks that know what's happened, I'm sure. Drake gives the puck to Pronger. Up for Young. Now Gooseroff. His pass deflected away, and Pronger off the boards too far for Young. Scott Hannon works in, and then Pronger clears the puck out. 7:45 to go in the third. You're watching the Blues on KPLR TV. WB11. Blues shovel the puck in. 7:35 left. They lead by 2. Hoping to take a 2-1 lead in the series. Marlowe can't get by Kevin Collins, the linesman. Salvador has the puck. Over to McInnes, who gets it out. Over the line, Marlowe, little backhander, and the save by Turek. Here's Jeff Norton. It's amazing how few NHLers really have a backhand shot. If he'd had anything on that backhand, he would have really had a chance.
You're right.
Marchment, his shot blocked. Marchment stop. What a save by Turek. Here's Jeff Norton. 6:48 to go. Marlowe's shot deflected wide. Turek clears the puck to the corner. Thornton to the point to Norton. Blues can't get the puck out. Hesh gets it. Here they come. And Hesh dumps it in. It'll go over the end red goal line. Norton to touch it. And an icing call against the Blues. 6.5 minutes remaining in the third period. The American Express Championship coming up September 10th through the 16th at the Belle Reve Country Club. Masters champion Tiger Woods in a world-class field coming to St. Louis. And general admission for the entire week is only $200. Get your tickets now online at Ticketmaster.com or by calling 866-WGC-2001. Well, it would be nice to start tomorrow night's game up 2-1 in this series, and the Blues are close to accomplishing that. We'll be with you at 9:30 again tomorrow night, St. Louis time, here on WB11. Kiprusoff, I should say Kiprusoff, has not seen a shot yet, and he's hoping he doesn't. The pass for Solani fails to reach him. Ricci worked over by Simpson. Solani can't work in. The puck backhanded in by Mateau. Here is Sasha Havanoff. Up for Mayers, who deflects the puck in. He takes a late hit and he throws down Ricci, which wasn't a bad idea. You know, they want to give, then they've got to take a little bit. And to a point, the Sharks have been working with abandon physically here in the third, and the Blues have basically just been trying to get to the finish line. 3 goals for San Jose. They're too short with 5:53 to go. 41 shots given up in the first 2 games. The Blues have allowed 38 in this one. They've had 21 shots themselves.
This is very unusual for the Blues to give up this many shots. Kenny, it's just hard to believe.
San Jose has had 13 unanswered shots here in the third period. They've managed 1 goal, and it came early from Tony Granato to cut the Blues lead to 2.
Now, a lot of times you see that teams try to sit on the lead. There's no question when you have a couple of goal lead, a 3-goal lead, you're really not going on offense. You're trying to protect it, and sometimes that's bad for you because you sit back in your own zone, and that's what they've done, and the Sharks have just kept coming.
Here is Turgeon in some trouble. Over to Pronger, and he can't get the puck out. Damphousse keeps it in. Pushed down. Hannon a shot. That's blocked. And the puck cleared out. Drake will go after it. Scott Hannon beats him to it. 5:20 to go in the third period. Boy, Scott Hannon has handled the puck a lot tonight for Daryl Sutter's club. He's a very young player. Just 22 years of age. He's played well. Puck sent behind the net by Thornton. Havanoff bothers Ricci. The puck at the post grab. Then Drake takes down Thornton. And we're going to get a penalty. Then Thornton shoves Drake somewhat unnecessarily. And with 5 minutes to go in the third period, the Blues with a 2-goal lead are going to find themselves shorthanded. She's blonde, she's a ditz, and she's evil. That can only mean trouble. Why is Spike's Old Flame Harmony visiting LA? Find out on an all-new Angel tomorrow night at 8 on WB11.
Dallas Drake goes off for cross-checking. You see as Nolan tried to stuff the puck there. You see there Thornton's already down on the ground as Drake had come in from behind. The referee, Kerry Fraser, with the call. So the Sharks once again on the power play, and that's one thing the Blues have done a great job is killing penalties. So you look at the Blues with 2 power play goals. Right now, that is the difference in the game as the Sharks have not been able to capitalize on the power play.
San Jose 0 for 5 tonight. And 0 for 11 in the series on the power play. So the cross-checking penalty to Drake. The Sharks looking for a goal that'll pull them back to within 1. There are your shots here in the third. Each team has a shorthanded goal in this contest. Nolan and Norton on the points. Eastwood can't get the puck out. Hesh does. McInnes and Pronger, no surprise, are on defense. Damphousse, Thornton, and Solani up front. Pronger stops Thornton. Eastwood shoots the puck in. The clock ticking down. 4:35 to go in regulation. 5-3 Blues. Norton shoots the puck in. Pronger trying to clear. Can't. But Stillman does. Pronger complaining to referee Dennis LaRue. This is Jeff Norton with a puck for San Jose. His pass intercepted by Young. This crowd thinking the obvious. We need to get a goal here and then charge to tie it late.
This is the ball game here.
Owen Nolan barely onside. Hesh gets the puck and clears it away, and the Blues are not allowing San Jose to set up on their power play, which has 53 seconds to go.
The penalty killing has been absolutely outstanding in the entire series, and that's one of the reasons if the Blues hang on, Kenny, that the Blues would take a 2-1 lead in this series.
Solani to Rathje. In the corner to Marlowe. Behind the net for Ricci. Pronger in the way. The puck to Solani. He's thinking Ricci again, and that's where he goes to Marlowe. And the shot deflects just wide. Cannon bumped by Hesh. 22 seconds until Drake comes back on. McInnes gets the puck and backhands it away. You never have a big enough lead, do you?
No.
Never.
Look what happened with Edmonton and Dallas on Sunday night.
2 goals in the last minute 6.
Yep.
Young gets the puck out. The penalty is over. Drake back on. Under 3 to go. Blues up 5-3. Game 4 tomorrow night. Boy, that looked offside. Sturm. Mateau. Hill steals the puck. Mateau sends it behind the net to Sturm. Sundstrom is in front. Havenoff prevents the centering effort. Now a loose puck. The referee gets in Dmitra's way. Back to Marchment. Along the board. Sundstrom to Sturm. And the shot blocked. Hill and Havenoff out there on defense as Dmitra tips the puck down the ice. Now both teams are changing. 2:22 to go. The Blues have still not had a shot on goal in the third period. Pronger can't clear. Lindsay, who's played very little, loses the puck to Corso. He gets hit but pulls up ahead of Marchment. Here's Kachuk. Over to Gusarov. And his shot is high. And the puck to center ice. Pronger. 2 minutes to go. Blues up by 2. Gusarov shoots the puck in. Kiprusoff leaves it. And here's Rathje. 5-3 Blues. Mellanby steals the puck, flips it wide. 1:40 to go in regulation. Now the Sharks facing desperation. That puck caught. Harvey's shot by Turek. And here's McInnes. Long pass tipped ahead by Eastwood. Back to play the puck, Stewart. Sharks completing a change. The Blues are also changing. 1:20 to go. Can the Blues hold on? You would think so. Norton ahead for Damphousse, who tips the puck in. McInnes back to get it. Puts on the brakes. Clears the puck ahead. Mellanby gets tied up. Here's McInnes again. He says, I'm not going to make any play here. He clears the puck down the ice. Kiprusoff to the bench with a minute remaining. Now Turgeon can't stop Nolan. He'll flip the puck in. Pronger clears it out. 48 seconds remaining. The Sharks have pulled their goalie for an extra attacker. They need two. Now Turgeon from Pronger over to Drake. A shot. He scores! An empty netter by Dallas Drake to make it 6-3. And with 38.2 seconds to go, certainly you would think that that would ice it and the Blues would take game number 3.
That's all she wrote there. A nice play by Pierre Turgeon to spot Drake, and Drake made no mistake, but this is good movement. You see Turgeon take a look, just hang on to it, make the pass, and Dallas Drake did the rest, just firing this hard into the empty net. Blues now with a 3-goal lead. Big game by Dallas Drake, a shorthanded goal, now a shorthanded, or I should say an empty net effort, so it's nice to win game 3, Kenny.
Oh, it is. That 3-goal lead keeps coming up. 3-0, 4-1, 5-2, and 6-3 in the save by Turek. And we're down to 32.5 seconds to go. Drake gets the empty netter from Turgeon at 19:21.
One shot on goal for the Blues in this third period, and it's an empty net goal, so this was a huge win. You always want to win that first game in any series. This is the first, what you'd call the 2 games here on the road. If you win the odd game, you're always going to win if it's the best of 7, Kenny. So it's very important to get always those odd number games. They won the first one. Now with a win in game 3, Kenny, they're in pretty good shape.
Here's Norton, a shot that hits Marlowe in the back. Whoa! Uh-oh! Solani with a mean hit on Havanoff from behind. And Sasha Havanoff certainly has to be shaken. What a hit by Solani.
That could have been a lot worse. That was almost scary, as you see Havanoff just again looking to the side, and now I don't know what they're going to call here. This could have been a 5-minute and a game misconduct, and it could have been a suspension, but it's only going to be a 2-minute boarding call. If Havanoff stays down, Kenny, it's going to be more than a 2-minute call there, and that could have been a lot worse. And thank goodness that Havanoff is okay, because that looked a lot scarier than it was.
1936, the time of the boarding penalty on Teemu Solani. So the Blues with a 6-3 lead. They'll take a 2-1 lead in the series with game 4 here tomorrow night, again at 9:30 St. Louis time. 18 seconds to go. Bryce Salvador loses the puck. Hill intercepts from Mateau. Now here's Jamal Mayers. 8 seconds to go. And the Blues with a huge win here on the road tonight in San Jose. This one is over. The Blues take game 3 by a score of 6-3. And Bernie, there is our Bud player of the game, Roman Turek.
No question, Turek was more than solid. He was spectacular. He came up with the big saves when the Blues most needed it. And boy, the Blues got outshot by a lot, 38 shots to 22, Kenny. So Roman Turek needed a big game, and they really got one from him.
Well, we appreciate you staying up to be with us. For Dan McLaughlin and Bernie Federko, I'm Ken Wilson. Thanks for joining us. The final again, the Blues win game 3, 6-3. Our next telecast tomorrow night, game 4 here against San Jose. Again, 9:30 on WB11. Broadcasters Blazers and Cutter and Buck Apparel provided by Ag Creations Promotions Group of downtown St. Louis. This copyrighted telecast on WB11 has been produced by Fox Sports Net.